Yeah, hey everyone, Brian with you from TheGameCommon, and we are playing more Civ 6, continuing with our Ethiopia campaign, trying to finish up a religious victory. We currently have most of the major players converted. We're working on Teddy, and then we're still gonna have to do Spain, although, actually no, we're done with Spain, aren't we? Wait, did we finish Spain? Oh my gosh, it's been a few days. Yeah, we finished Spain. All right, so all we got left is Teddy then, because India's gone, France is gone. Wait. France flipped back? Oh, when did that happen? Oh, you punk. Dang it. Ah, that's frustrating. Okay, I mean, whatever. You're fully back, right? Yes, he's fully back. So let's go ahead and start getting some apostles popping out. And let's go flip freaking France again. So I ended up looking through the XML files a couple days ago after the last episode because I was looking at start buys stuff. And there's some rather interesting things. Now I have to be honest, I know nothing about coding, so reading the XML files is kind of interesting. Sometimes I have no idea what it's talking about. Sometimes I can actually understand what's going on. And yeah, there's some rather interesting things. Like, did you know that they actually have city names? Well, they have a city name for a barbarian city, which is kind of hilarious. I imagine it's probably from an earlier version of the game in which barbarians maybe could conquer a city. But I was like, oh, that's interesting. It's a really weird name. I should have written it down, but like you look at it and you'd be like, oh, that's a rather strange name. So there's also some other random things in there, which probably are pretty obvious, but it's actually kind of cool to see. Like the behavior, the AI actually has programmed a different behavior when they're dealing with a human player versus an AI player, which is like, yeah, that makes sense, but it's kind of actually cool to notice that. So it's like, oh, the AI is actually treating me differently because I'm a human. Gotcha. They also treat the AI differently based on whether or not they consider them strong. I didn't really see how it determines whether or not a certain player is strong or not, but that is also worth noting that, like, oh, hey, we are going to declare war on you because we're considering you weak or strong, vice versa. So just little things like that that are really interesting. I need to go through and actually just start taking notes on all of it, just to share, because there were some pretty major things. I forgot most of the things. There were a couple things where I was just like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. And then like literally later I was like, wait, what were we doing? I totally forgot. So, you know, you're adjacent. Hi, you're adjacent. You should have bonus spreads. Maybe I had actually already used him. Well then, that sucks. We'll see if he gets more this turn. But yeah, other than that, things are pretty fine. Pretty fine. Quite exhausted today. I don't know what it was, but like, I just started feeling terrible last night. Just like not feeling great. Like just tired. It's not Corona. It's probably not Corona. Probably not. You know, who knows? Who knows? We'll get the extra spreads there, and I guess the extra spreads. Dang, dude. And we're just gonna keep popping out people, man. Because we got infinite faith. Was there something else we wanted with faith? I mean, we could. We already got the building here. Yeah, okay. I was like, we got to make sure we had the building, which we do. So, the mosque. Because then we have 4 spreads, now 6 spreads. Okay, okay. And we are going past the natural wonder. Wasn't there one up here? Also, that almost looks like a natural wonder how the force just kind of like sits through that tile. It's kind of hilarious. It's cool. It's cool. I don't see a natural wonder up here. I thought there was. Oh, it's right here. I knew there was one up there. Dude, I'm so mad he took his crap back, or she took her crap back. Like, how dare you? How freaking dare you? Are you a debater? Yes, you are. Okay, we'll lead with you. It doesn't look like Teddy has much combat strength to fight us, or you know, many units to put up a fight here, so this might be a fairly easy flip. You only got 1 spread. Are we done with Teddy? You know what? No, he's got some more. No, that's China. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're up here. Oh, dang. Okay, we probably should send some that way then. Ah, he's on the other side of Bandar. Dang. Grr. Grr. You know what? Come over here. Come over here, dude. And so, I'm thinking like 2 more episodes left in this game. I don't think there's gonna be a whole lot left. We probably don't need much to convert this. And then I don't know if we want to convert Cincy. We probably don't need to convert Cincy. Does it have See, he doesn't have a theater square here. Unless it's right here, which is theoretically possible. But he's already got the encampment, and he's only size 5, so probably not. Because he's got the encampment and the government plaza. Also, what a terrible government plaza. No adjacency bonus whatsoever. Why can't you auto-explore? Oh, because Kumasi's neutral. I mean, no. No, you're not going to go kill it. Sorry. We'll do that some other time. But yeah, I just need to dig through the XFL files. The problem is, like, there's a ton of them. Like, I'm not talking like every line, like the behavior lines, there is like 1,000 behaviors, which, you know, makes sense. Probably not that much, but it's enough where it's just like brain just over flooded. It's just like, oh my gosh. I did, like, the whole reason I was digging into it was for the bias stuff, and I actually did discover some interesting stuff about the bias. So up to this point, you know, I've seen the numbers, although I don't know if anyone's put the bias for any of the new civs since the new Frontier Pass came out, which I actually can figure that out, or I saw it. I didn't actually write it down. I don't remember who had a bias. I think Maya had a bias, and I think that was it, if I recall correctly. But it's been a couple days, like I said. But anyways, let's just save you. Up to this point, I had thought the bias was one of those things where the higher the number, the better the bias. So for example, Khmer has a bias 3 towards rivers. All your bias goes from tier 1 to tier 5. I thought, like, if it was tier 5, it was the best. It's actually completely reverse. Tier 1 is going to be like what triggers first, where tier 5 then would trigger last. So I think if like 2 civs both have the bias for the same thing, so like let's say Khmer has a tier 3 towards rivers, and I don't know who else has a river bias, but let's just say like America, which is not true, he had a tier 5 towards rivers, Khmer then would get settled on the river first, kind of thing. So it's kind of worth noting. 75%er is nice. Yeah, another 75%er. Okay, France, you are in a bad spot right here. And I guess we'll do the Wonder. We do have the Wonder up there, but it shouldn't be really hard to flip her back. I can't imagine she's going to have a lot over here. We're just going to go beat you up, buddy. And by killing you, we might just be able to take that city without any efforts. So let's bring you up here through the desert. There is some really strange things though, like Samaria apparently doesn't have a desert bias, which just blows my mind. And part of me is like, there's got to be something else in the code that like adjusts Samaria, because they always start near deserts. Maybe you think there's bias towards buildings, and maybe certain like buildings have bias. I don't know. I gotta like really look into it. Also, is my mic screwing up? Hold up. I think I've mentioned this, but my mic keeps auto-turning to, yeah, okay, no, it's good right now. It just keeps, like, turning itself up. There's something with Windows and voice meter, which just keeps, like, cranking it every single time I restart my computer, and it's so freaking annoying, man. I was talking to some people yesterday on Zoom, though, and, like, I'd bump my volume down, and then they couldn't hear me. And so I had to like bump it back up to 100%. I'm like, what the freaking, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my mic volume here. I gotta spend some more time like really digging into it. Gotta dig in the XFL files, gotta dig into this. Oh my gosh, gotta do so many things, man. Gotta do so many things. Adulthood, man, adulthood. And I'm gonna be honest, I've spent pretty much the exclusivity of the last 2 days playing Grounded, which is a lot of fun. Very much encourage the game. It's good. It's good. It's good. There needs to be a little bit more content, but I think it's fun. I think it's entertaining. If you're unaware, it's a survival game. I think it's an Xbox exclusive, although it's on PC as well. But essentially, you play as like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You're like these little tiny kids in the backyard. And I have to say, I literally am now afraid of bugs. Like spiders, I've never had any issues being scared of spiders, but like having played this game, I'm like, Emily, you're gonna have to kill every freaking bug now in our house from here on out, because oh my god, I think it's just something about them existing in real life that just makes them scarier. Like it's so weird to me, because I've just, like I said, never been as scared, and now it's just like, oh my god, leave me alone. We will take these fights, by the way. I'm gonna go to like here and give me the triple strength. I really am hoping for a debater. No good, no good. A debater there would have been so great, and I totally forgot to buy some people last turns. So anyways, that's been my last couple days. Emily was off the last couple days. 2 days ago, we went shopping, so I didn't record then. And then yesterday I was gonna record, but I was just freaking exhausted. I think the puppy woke us up early. I don't really remember what happened yesterday. You ran away because you know you're gonna die, and then you took the fight, but you're gonna die. So it's just one of those weird days where it's like, ugh. But I'm still just, I think I'm just overtired from like yesterday and the day before. Okay, you're dead. You're dead. I will kill him. I will kill him. I don't think it's affecting her towns, but still, I think it's worth killing. And then I will run you back. 10 turns, dang it. I really need this holy site done. Yeah, because this is a great frontline spot. I wish you could heal at your holy sites. So, like, it's my religion. I have a mod on. What mod freaking turned on? It's so annoying. Suricat's simple UI adjustment. Dang it! I hate when they turn themselves on. It's annoying. Okay, so what were we doing here? I think Japan had our religious, correct? I'm fairly certain. China had the military? I think China was military. Yeah, because China's kind of scary. Military. It really doesn't matter if I'm not using it right, but whatever. Then India, I'm pretty sure you were economic. I think it's something like this. And then with France, research. Yeah, because I'm not going to do a culture with her. Because we weren't using a cultural alliance. You know, I totally forgot to look at comments before I record today. That's usually the one thing I do, is I always go through the comments first thing. I totally forgot to do that today. Uh-oh. I hope there wasn't any major comments about things I've been screwing up. There probably was. Be like, about that. About that.
Water, water.
Okay, so we discovered a society, the Hermetic Order. The man in the shadow beckons to you. Yeah. The sanguine rewards your loyalty. Wait. Offering to show you the wonders of the Hermetic Order. Too late, he sees your knowing grin and recognizes you as a member of the Sanguine Pack. In his folly, he had let slip the secret signs by which his group knows its members, and you can recognize them. So now I get an extra governor title. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I don't think I realized that was happening before. I think we're done with you. So who do we want? I mean, we could purchase that holy site, but it's almost done. The Grand Inquisitor really doesn't matter, because there's no one left. I think let's just go Reina and let's make a little bit of extra money while we can. At this point, I don't know it matters, but, you know, hey, sure. So we need a place that has a really good harbor that's actually done. Probably Wendaya? Okay, let's try sounding that. Weldaya? That's my guess. Probably wrong, but that's my guess. Gondor! Nice. The Knights of Gondor. Wait, no, it's the Knights of Rohan, right? Hold up. It's been a minute. Me and Emily actually been talking about rewatching Lord of the Rings. It's been a while. And those are always fun movies to binge. And they're on HBO Max, so it's like, yeah, kind of want to do that. Am I going to have to use the debaters here, it looks like? Yeah, probably. You're a debater? Yeah, you got enough spreads. Baltimore, do we have to flip? It doesn't look like he has a holy site, but we might as well. We didn't finish Philly. Well, that's awkward. So, hey, go flip Philly. Or he put a missionary and flipped it back. One or two happened. This should be China, right? Yeah, that's all China. I do need to go flip China, but all these debaters, man. What am I gonna do with all these debaters? Kill. You're coming up here to help kill. Speaking of killing. And then, yeah, sure, you just get in here, and I will bring all 3, and then we'll just get a nice little heal going there. Then I don't have to send you all the way home, like I was planning on doing originally, which is silly, Brian, and I don't know why you're planning on that, but whatever. So we want 75%ers at this point, or triple strength versus debaters. I hate that. Except there is still, you know, I'm probably gonna have to fight a couple guys over here. That's weird. Like, that really doesn't happen often. The AI getting their religion back. Like, I can probably count on my hands the number of times that's happened. It's just, it's not something that usually happens because we're usually pretty good at making sure no one's able to take stuff back. So I'm not quite sure what we did wrong there. They must have just had some apostles pretty far away that they just brought back. But anyways. Okay, so like I said, I kinda... How would we do this? You're a debater, so I don't actually have to attack with you. I think I will put you here. Then I'll put you here and we can spread to heal. And that was your last heal. That's unfortunate. All right, you're done. Good. Good. So America should be gone. Their religion should be no more. You're a triple strength. I'd rather not use your last spread. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so Teddy should be mine as well. He is, which means now we need to flip China and Korea and we're done. And France. There's 8 civs. Who are we missing here? Oh, Teddy's not there. But I think Teddy is there. I just don't think it registers the same turn. Nah, I think you have to wait till next turn for it to actually register. Okay, so anyways, come to flip China. At this point, if like these guys disappear, it's not really that big of a deal. I don't mind if they suicide on their last spread. How does that work thematically in this game? Like, you just get tired of spreading the religion, and at some point you're just like, I'm gonna retire now. I converted enough people. We're good. Yeah, I'm not quite sure thematically how that works. It's kind of like a soldier retiring. Like, that actually kind of makes sense, in my opinion. You know, after so much, but like, when you think of super religious people, aren't they like really usually older? Like, I just don't see religious people retiring necessarily. Triple strength. Where military, yes, but whatever. Everything doesn't have to make sense. No, I'm not gonna accept any of your demands. You have no power over me, Teddy. No. How close are we to a 17 turns? Okay, we're fine. Yes, no, and no. I don't really care though. If they do their emergency against us, that's just basically free points. Who is this for? I think it was for Teddy. I think so. Defend Washington. Okay. Once again, I don't think anyone's gonna go grab it, so we're probably just good holding it. No. I think I'm just gonna hold them. Because we're not even rolling with the government policy where we're getting, like, extra money for them. So at this point, it's still just not worth it to use it. Okay, so let's move up here. We got to be a little careful because I don't want to like run across a debater. That could be bad news. Probably. Or maybe. So you go there, you go there, you go there. You come up there. You're still coming back here. I totally, once again, forgot to purchase more dudes. Yeah. Keep buying, keep buying. What's our faith now per turn? 258? Yeah. Yeah, we good. We good. So I'm thinking I'm gonna keep a debater near Washington just for the hell of it. Maybe 2 guys, and then everyone else go over here to China. Can I say HELL? Google algorithm? I think that's acceptable. I don't know. I usually don't. I usually correct myself on that one, but that one kind of slipped. Which, I mean, whatever. Whatever, it happens, but I'm still trying to see that tile. Apologies for my language, apparently, Google. Maybe. Maybe not. We do have another trader out available. I should go ahead and purchase a trader because we got the money. I don't know what we're going to do with the trader out. I mean, I think we'll purchase it here and then gain as much culture and science. Like, this is kind of crazy to me. We do have a campus now, but we're making 30 science and 22 culture with basically almost zero. Like, we don't have ping. I don't even know if we're ecstatic. We might be happy at best. We're content. And we only have a library. That's crazy. And it's just all because of faith, because we're making what? 15 per faith and 15 from faith. Like, yeah, that's insane, dude. It's nice. It's nice. Okay, extra spreads, sure. I really want the triple strength 75%, man. Urgh. Sucks. I want to steal you. I want you. So she flipped back Paris. Okay. Marseille is ours again. Will we get more era score for flipping France the second time? I don't think so. I actually don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. I wouldn't think so. Surely not. Right? Okay, well, we gotta be worried about the Barbarian Rough Riders. That's interesting. So if you do partisans, they can actually spawn unique units. I did not know that. Yeah. I didn't know that was a thing. I don't think they'll kill us. Maybe? I mean, I can't move now, so whatever. All right, you do not have a holy site. Okay. So if we were to spread, we'll have to look next turn. We want to see if we have a majority. If we do, we'll spread. If not, then there's no reason to waste it because I'm not going to send another apostle over there. Oh my God, Teddy saved my life. Hey, we got St. Basil's. Nice, nice. It really isn't gonna help much. It only gave us, actually I don't remember what it gave us because we don't have any tundra. We're one of those people. We got religious tourism, 1 food, 1 production, 1 culture, and all tundra styles. Yeah, it literally did nothing for us. Except gave us tourism. Whatever. Whatever, we do what we want, man. I don't do what you tell me to do, man. I do what I want to do. And you know what? People say that, you know, you can only build St. Basil's in the tundra. And I'm like, man, you don't tell me what to do. I am my own man, man. I do what I want. And that's what I do. And people are like, okay, well, you can totally do that. We really don't care, but it's a bad idea. And I'm like, psh, says who's bad? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm making up a straw man and it's not really working. So we're just going to move on. Okay, flip the city. Flip the city. You got some movement. Whoops. Just go there, please. Thank you. Okay, cool. It doesn't look like France is going to be actually hard to flip back, so I don't know if France was really investing too much in taking their stuff back. Probably gold. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. 2.5, 3.5. We'll go to Barca. 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 Oh, you have 2 promotions. Oh, that was our heal one. Eh, okay. I was highly confused there for a second because I was like, I forgot that they flip in 1 turn, but then, oh, he's on my tile. Oh, we need to evacuate, please. Thank you. I'm pretty sure Teddy's gonna kill him, but still, just to be safe. Okay. As long as people are moving, we're good. So, 1 follow. It'll still be Protestant. So I'm gonna go ahead and use you over here instead. Because we got guys and we can just flip all these. Like, I can go use you in Longshi. And actually, we should be buying crap over here. Give me the shrine. Give me the temple. And then, of course. It's okay. Who else do we have to flip? Korea. I could send the ones we're just building into Korea. That's fine. That's fine. It's not, but it's fine. So that's our first one of +3 or higher? What? That's crazy. How? I feel like we should have had a +3 by now. All right, well, okay, you do you. You are the one defending. Yeah, so you're just gonna sit there and then you're gonna sit there. So now if they want to flip the city, they're gonna have to go through my zone of control. Totally fine. Okay, so let us look at the new people. That was not supposed to be like a full movement. Go here. 2 extra spreads, I guess. Like, I mean, here's the thing. We're about to flip France and you're gonna be on your way over to Korea, so this will just work. I don't even know who we're using here. I'm just kind of using the first ones that come, that can reach. And I mean, that's kind of fine. You know, she has a lot of her holy sites are pillaged. Huh, interesting. Climate? The other thing I noticed, and it occurred to me after looking at the XFL files, that there literally is a difference. Like, I honestly, and it just for whatever reason, I understood it, but I never was able to vote. Like, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. The game is definitely easier with certain difficulty modes, or with certain game types. Like, I think a religious game type is just so much easier to win than a cultural one. I think cultural is probably the hardest now that they made diplomacy significantly easier. And, you know, it was one of those things where in the back of my mind, I'm like, yeah, I can always win. Like, I mean, we're going to have probably a sub 215 victory here, which is pretty freaking early. And so, like, I've always known that you can win the game earlier. I just have never comprehended that it's actually easier. And actually, now that I say that, that wasn't because I was looking through the XML files, rather, not XFL, that's football. But what we started doing is I started going through all my old saves and I started putting them into an Excel spreadsheet. Basically, I want to see like what's my average resource, like how much total science do I have, you know, how much total faith do I have, how much total money do I have, and then I'm taking averages, so it's like, oh, I have 20 cities, so that means I have 18 this, I have 20 this, and that's what made it really obvious to me that like certain difficulties or certain game modes were a lot easier, because our Khmer game, we were balling. Like, if you look at that compared to, I've only done 3 so far. I didn't do this game. We'll probably go add this game after we won, but I did Khmer, I did Saladin, and I did Colombia. I have those 3 in. And Khmer, even though our last save is significantly later, it's like, I think, yeah, 298 compared to Saladin being 228, and this is 267. This was a domination, this was faith, and then this was culture. I have so much more resources, like averaging out like per city and stuff like that. Like, I just have so many more resources. And yet, despite that, you know, spoilers, we weren't able to win. So it's just kind of interesting looking at that, like just looking at the numbers, realizing, you know, it actually is a lot harder to win a cultural victory. Now, we had the most cities with Colombia, which, you know, going for a domination victory, that kind of makes sense, but still. What do we want over here? Diplomatic service? We never really did anything with our new building. Yeah, we don't even have it built yet. No, we do. But yeah, because it's like, actually, I wonder if I can pull that up real fast, because it's hilarious to, like, when I actually look at it. You can't see any of this, but that's fine. I'm going to pull it up. I have it on Google Drive. I might actually eventually share all this. Civ 6 values. Okay, here we go. Open. Yo, Google, open. Thank you. Okay, so our average, and this is, what we ended up doing is we ended up writing down, here's probably the easiest way to describe it. No, don't quit the game. Wrong button. I went to here, and I went to yields, and I did every single city. I basically put the name, I put production, food, gold, faith, science, culture, tourism. Now, keep in mind, your total gold is not going to be the exact same. Like, this gold here is not your actual income per turn, just FYI. And then what I ended up doing is I took the average per city to see, you know, what our cities are doing. Oh, I also added in population as well. But then one thing I ended up doing is I ended up taking the total values of gold, faith, science, and culture. I think it was just those 4. And then I basically divided those by the number of cities. Essentially, I didn't want to put tourism in there because sometimes you don't get any tourism because you're not going for a cultural victory, and then food and production doesn't really matter. But these are the 4 big ones. And theoretically, they should be the same no matter what victory type you're going for. Like, right? Like, if you're going for a faith victory, you would think you would have more than enough faith to make up for the lack of science and culture. Vice versa, you would think that you would have as much science as you would culture or faith if you're going for a science victory. I hope I'm making sense here. So theoretically, maybe I did do gold. Anyways, these should equal the same no matter what victory type you're going for. But okay, so the overall average then, this was our Khmer one. We were basically averaging 149 total per city between those 4. Then in our Saladin one, we were only averaging 100, and Colombia, we averaged only 87. Like, that's a pretty significant difference there, if you ask me. Like, wonder why Saladin was higher than Colombia now that I look at it. I think those are the right numbers. I think I did that right. I'm pretty sure I didn't actually mark that, but I'm pretty sure that's right. But it just goes to show you like how much more I was gaining with a Khmer. And we still struggled on that one. I might as well do an entertainment. Doesn't really matter. What are you doing over here? Yeah, you're coming to China. So anyways, that's kind of what I was doing a couple days ago. I'm going to definitely dig more into that here eventually. And I'll share all that. A lot of this is just, I'm starting to work on just because, like I said, I'm planning on rating all the civs again. And so this is all just kind of stuff I was looking at that I really just wanted to, you know, kind of break down some of these numbers and put math to it, if that makes sense, just because, like, I love digging into the numbers and actually seeing how things work. And I think this is probably one of the best ways to do it. Same thing with like the XML files, just kind of like taking a good look at it and just, you know, seeing if what we think is happening is actually happening. Now, not noting much when it comes to coding, you know, maybe I'm going to misread some of the stuff, and maybe there's going to be some bias with my numbers, but still. Actually, you know what? That brings up a really good point. So if it's easier to win a religious victory, would it then theoretically mean that every religious civ would be higher ranked or should be higher ranked than non-religious civs? How did we not flip that? One freaking civ away, man. Or one, yeah, civilian away. I mean, technically, yeah. I don't think we'll rate the civs that way, though. But then, like, someone like Saladin, who's guaranteed a religion, because essentially then the only negative to religious gameplay and to not do religion every time is theoretically it would be possible to not be able to get a religious victory if you miss out on a religion. But then someone like Saladin should technically be #1 rated because you can always get a religion. And therefore, it should always be easiest to win the game as Saladin, right? Also, he gets a bunch of benefits towards faith and stuff.
I think the human race.
I mean, you could argue that, but I don't think I will. But that is a very interesting concept that I'm just now putting thought to for the first time. Dude, I need more triple strengthers. I need more 75%ers. I think there's a couple 75%ers in here. We're just mostly spreading. What are we at? We're at 33 minutes. We will probably wrap the episode up here, and it looks like next episode will be our last one. So, anyways, like always, throw me your comments, man. I want to hear what you guys are thinking about all this. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, drop a like, comment. Let me know what you think. As always, hit the subscribe button, join the game, comment, share your support. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, everyone.